You can add a chat room to your course pages, allowing your students to meet at a particular time to discuss various topics. To do that, firstly you'll need to turn editing on. Once you turn editing on, select the particular topic or the week to which you'd like to add the chat room. Then click on the Add an Activity drop-down list and select Chat. Once you do that, on this new page which loads up, you'll need to enter a name for the chat room. For example, I'll enter discussion for topic 1. An introduction text which basically appears at the top of the chat room before the students enter the chat room. So here you can have various guidelines for using the chat room or simply a message as to what they need to discuss in this particular chat room. For example, over here I would say, students please discuss topic 1. Next, you will need to select a particular time for which the students would meet in the chat room. So for example, over here I would like them to meet on the 13th of November at a particular time, say for example 12 p.m. In the repeat sessions drop down list, you need to select no repeats, publish the specified time only option if you would like to specify the time at which they would need to meet in the chat room and not repeat the chat session for a particular week. If you'd like the chat session to repeat every week, you could do that by selecting at the same time every week. Or if you'd like to have the chat session open all day, you can just say at the same time every day of the week. Once you do that, you can click on the Save and Return to Course button, and now the chat room would have been created in that particular week or topic you selected. Now you can switch roles to that of a students to see what they would see on their end and to make sure everything has been set up right. So if you click on the chat room which says discussion for topic 1, which is the title we gave to this chat room, you would see that your message to the students appears right here, and the time for which you've scheduled for them to meet appears over here on top. And over here is a button for entering the chat room. So for example, if I'm a student and I enter the chat room, I would enter by clicking over on the click here to enter the chat now button. And once you do that, a pop-up box opens up. Now in this pop-up box, you notice that this is typically your run-of-the-mill chat session. For example, all the users which are logged in would appear here on the right column, and all your messages would appear here on the left column. So over here at the bottom is a text box where, for example, you will type your message. As you can see, the person who types the message, his name and the time at which he typed the message appears here in the top left column. So this is basically your chat room in a nutshell.